Hello bachcho, let's read the given question. The question says the half-life of uranium having mass number 238 and atomic number 92 against alpha decay is 4.5 10 raised to 9 years. How many disintegration per second occur in 1 gram of uranium 238 92? So to understand the question, we need to understand about the key concept of radioactive decay law, which says number of disintegration per second, that is dn by dt, is directly proportional to number of active nuclei, right? अब यहीं से we can write this expression as to be dn by dt will be equals to lambda n, and here we are putting a negative sign over here, which indicates that basically ये जो nuclei है, active nuclei, it is reducing with respect to time, right? And we can say this is known as the value of rate, या फिर radioactive decay हम कहते हैं इसे, एक्टिविटी भी हम कहते हैं, that is lambda n, and it is known क्योंकि rate हमेशा positive होगा, so in that situation we put a negative sign, और basically negative sign यहाँ पे आता है, so हमने यहाँ पे show कर दिया इसे because both are the equal quantities, right? So यहाँ पे this term that is minus dn by dt will become positive because rate हमारा जो होता है positive होता है, right? So यहाँ से we can see कि let's say हम इसे यहीं पे shift कर देते हैं. So in that situation अगर हम इसे rearrange करें by differential form, we can have the relation n equals to n naught e raised to minus lambda t, right? यहाँ पे n is the number of active nuclei present after time t, or we can say the number of nuclei undecayed after time t, and n naught is the initial number of active nuclei. अब यहीं से we have the value of half life when n becomes n naught by 2, यानी कि half हो जाते हैं ये initial value के, so t becomes t half, यानी कि half life time हो जाता है ये. So from this we can have the expression of t half as 0.693 divided by lambda. ये सारी चीज़ें हम already we have studied, just we are summarizing it over here, and we need to also understand कि हमें number of active अगर nuclei या atoms calculate करने, for that we have to have the value of mole, and 1 mole corresponds to Avogadro's number 0.623 10 raised to 23 atoms, right? So यहाँ से हम number of atoms मिल जाएंगे. So for that we have to first calculate the value of number of moles. So number of moles अगर हम question के हिसाब से calculate करें, so number of moles को हम क्या लिख सकते हैं, या फिर हम directly लिख रहे हैं number of atoms हम निकाल लेते हैं पहले. number of atoms वो क्या हो जाएंगे, number of moles पहले निकालेंगे. number of moles is weight upon molecular weight, so weight is 1 gram given, और molecular weight जो हमें given है वो 238 given है, और उसको जस्ट हमें एवोगैड्रोस नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करना है, दैट इज 0.623 10 raised to 23. सो ये हमें मिल जाएगा नंबर ऑफ आइटम्स, दैट इज कैपिटल N, एंड दैट कम्स आउट टू बी 0.025 10 raised to 23. This is the number of atoms we have calculated. Now we are interested in calculating number of disintegration per second. Basically हम rate ही calculate करने वाले हैं. So rate को हम क्या लिख सकते हैं, rate can be written as lambda into n, right? सो अब यहाँ से पहले वी विल कैलकुलेट द वैल्यू ऑफ नंबर ऑफ आइटम्स हमें मिल चुके हैं. लैम्डा से वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट द फर्स्ट. नाउ वी आर इंटरेस्टेड इन कैलकुलेटिंग लैम्डा. सो लैम्डा के लिए हम क्या देख सकते हैं, टी हाफ लाइफ से हम कैलकुलेट कर लेंगे. नाउ लैम्डा कैन बी रिटन एज 0.693 डिवाइडेड बाय दिस टी हाफ, राइट? अगर हम यहाँ से देखें, केयरफुली एनालाइज करें सिचुएशन को, तो 0.693 तो वैल्यू है हमारे पास कांस्टेंट, एंड हाफ लाइफ हमें गिवन है, इट इज़ बिन गिवन इन ईयर्स, सो हमें ईयर्स को कन्वर्ट करना पड़ेगा इन सेकेंड. सो उसके लिए जस्ट वी नीड टू मल्टीप्लाई इट विद 3.15 10 raised to 7. 1 year corresponds to 3.15 10 raised to 7 seconds, and this value comes out to 0.049 into 10 raised to minus 16 per second, right? We have with us the value of lambda, we have with us the value of n, so we can calculate the rate. Therefore we can say rate is lambda into n. We have to be careful, ये actual sign था minus dn by dt के साथ, right? To avoid any confusion हम इसको यहाँ पे लिख देते हैं, right? So this will be the case. So rate हमें चाहिए, how many disintegration per second, that is nothing but the rate only. So lambda की value will substitute 0.049 into 10 raised to minus 16 into n की value जो हमें given we have found, that is 0.025 10 raised to 23. So ये result हमारे पास आएगा, that is coming out to be 12.25 into 10 raised to 2, and this will be in dps, disintegration per second. So this is the value of r we are getting for this question. So I hope you understood the solution. All the best.